Peace, back in the building with another video. This is my third upload of the day. I'm trying to get this grind on, people. So comment, like, subscribe at Buck Preacher 2283. We're going to cover a couple of topics. Shout out to Beehive ATL. I watch his channel. Salute to you, sir. He had a comedian on there called K-Dub. I think it's the same guy that got into it with Young Dro on the Breakfast Club. He made a couple statements. One was, he said, God is not listening to your prayers. He's just making sure you get up every day and breathe. Nonsense. God is in everything. He also said that you can't compare this generation to my generation over 50, saying that us who are in our 50s are not better than his kids. First of all, that's a childish, ignorant statement, right? Because you can't compare a 50-year-old to a child. Second of all, as far as comparing generations, saying there is no difference and that we were young and wild too, total nonsense, okay? There is a difference, a big difference. When you taking out the moral capacity in which we were raised with, it's a big difference. You can't compare our being young to today's being young. You know why? Because when I was 16 years old, if it would have been a world star existing, I probably wouldn't have pulled out a camera and watched someone get their brain stumped in. We listened and we helped our elders. There was never this, oh, they think they know it all because they older than us, and we just didn't want to listen because we could Google everything. So I beg to differ when he said that, when he made that statement talking about certain generations weren't better. Now, as far as being human, we're all the same. Yeah, every human has to kind of like get better on its own. However, when you take out certain components, such as morality, listening, respecting, there's a big difference. It's just things today with their generations, with ours, that you can't compare to. You get what I'm saying? Because when I was 16 and 17, even though I didn't want to hear my elders, I still listened. You get what I'm saying? They don't listen today. That's how far they out there. So you can't compare those generations. And today there is no difference. That's a blatant lie, sir. And I just wanted to address that. Now, I want to get on Diddy again because I'm just kind of like, I was thinking about it today, and I'm like, where's all these people this man in help? You know, you got the revolt thing, how he put Fat Joe on, Noriega, you know, gave a lot of people jobs, and my thing just becomes, well, why nobody ain't speaking up for the brother? When did it become a law to speak up for somebody until they was proven guilty? And as many pictures as this man has with people online, partying and otherwise, it's ridiculous that you don't get no one speaking up for this dude. You get what I'm saying? Either Hollywood is just a fake, phony place, and you know, like somebody I seen online said, there are no friends, or a lot of people just either had it out for him and wanted to see him fall, or they just don't look out for each other at all. I just can't put my finger on it. You would think all the people that he gave jobs and put on, somebody would be speaking some kind of positivity about him. But everyone that went silent and kind of like, you know, fell in the background, they don't have nothing to say to defend this dude. And to me, I'm like, wow, that's kind of crazy. Because you can Google pictures of just countless people smiling, skinning, and grinning with P Diddy, talking about partying with him and black excellence and all this nonsense, you know what I mean? To whereas now you look up and it's almost like they were running for cover. Are you on the tapes? Are you on the tapes, other celebrities? Is that why everyone's quiet? That's what we need to know. What y'all think out there? Is everyone quiet because they are on these Diddy tapes? Or is the industry just that fake? Because we just can't say the music industry, because you got to remember Diddy was large, so it's Hollywood and the music industry. He dabbled in both, so it's the industry as a whole. But it seems like sometimes in this industry, when one of their own feet get put to the fire, everyone runs the other way. So one or two things are going on. Either they already know this dude guilty, they guilty with him, or they just don't care. It's one of the three, right? Because you would think somebody would be like, nah, he's not like that. These rumors you're hearing are not true. Let my man get a fair trial. You don't hear anything of this nature. It's almost like people that went silent out of fear, right? Which makes you wonder, are there tapes? And who's on them tapes? You know what I mean? I don't know if it's tapes for real, because once a person get arrested with YouTube, you look up and now they talking about children, because things snowball on YouTube and get out of control and out of hand, and where people just start talking all kind of crazy nonsense. Right? But even still, you would think someone would have spoken up for him. It's almost like with the Bill Cosby case, you know what I mean? All this money he donated to these colleges, and he, you know how the frats, supposedly stick together, and he was a part of a black college. No one spoke up for that man. No one spoke of the good he done. That's what I'm saying. Even with Bill Cosby, it's something about when these celebrities get locked up, the people in their community just seem to run and hide and act like they don't care about one of their own getting caught up. And I want to know what's that about, especially with this Diddy case. You would think at least Noriega and Fat Joe and what's her name, Young Miami, would be speaking up. But if it's a lot of nonsense going on and people know you dirty and guilty, they may not have a reason to speak up. So is that what's going on? I'm just asking a question. I don't have the answers. It's just funny to me how you can get someone so powerful, rich and powerful, get in a little trouble, and everybody seems to run and hide and run for cover. Was he a monster? I mean, there's always that angle. Was people quietly sitting back wanting to see Diddy get it? You got to remember, he rubbed L. He was in that Suge and Pac and all that East and West nonsense. And, surviving that could have turned him into a monster, Because from what we understand, Suge used to have people scared to death. So maybe when no one was left, he felt like, you know what, now I'm going to be the boogeyman. And maybe that power went to his head and he started doing, who knows, man. We don't know. I just find it funny that no one is speaking out with all the people he partied with, all the people he helped. You would think it would be people out here just coming out saying, you know what, my man's not like that. Some of these rumors are getting out of hand, but we're not getting any of that. Like I said, it's almost like people running and hiding for cover. I want to know what y'all out there think, man. Comment, like, subscribe. Has the industry turned their back on him, or are they running scared with him? Which one is it? I want to know what y'all think. Comment, like, subscribe. As I said, this is my third upload today. Man, get my likes up, people. You know what I mean? Get my likes up. You know what I mean? I'm going to be doing this regardless. I'm not going to stop. Peace.